But nah, like I'm sitting there chilling right now. It's open mic night, and for anybody that's stepping through, I ain't doing nothing but my usual. If you want to tap in with me, shit, I ain't doing shit. I'm sitting there eating right now, so you know what I'm saying. Maybe you can join in with me just to chill, just to have just to talk with me, keep the conversation rolling.
Man like PZ.
What's that name?
Ain't
Okay.
good, bro.
Oh man, listen, lunch was bullshit. Dinner was bullshit. So,
What is that, bro?
and it was fucking chicken cutlet sandwich. Like, it wasn't even
Man said,
it wasn't even like my liking type of chicken cutlet sandwich. It was like that kind of chicken cutlet sandwich that you get from one of the like welfare places. Like,
I hear you on that,
like,
bro.
and it's like, yeah, but this tastes better. I made it. I had to make it myself. I actually had the money to pay for it, and I'm gonna eat it. It's not gonna go to waste. So, if anything, I'll be
Now,
eating
come
this
on,
all
man,
week.
come on.
Knowing my crazy ass, I'll be eating this shit all weekend. This whole weekend,
Come
that's
on,
all I'll be
bro.
eating is this whole pizza I just bought, and this motherfucking and the motherfucking cheese sticks I just bought, and sipping on this tea.
Man said he's eating it. Man said he's eating on that pizza, bro. You're making me hungry right about now, still.
Listen, I couldn't help it, bro. I was so hungry after that
Mm.
fake ass chicken sandwich that they tried to feed people. I ain't eat that shit. I looked at that.
What fake ass chicken, bro? What, the one that's going in like, what, 2, 3 weeks or something?
Yeah, some shit that you get, like you know how you go to school and you feed in a lunch line.
Yeah,
Most of the
yeah.
time, most of the sandwiches, most of the time, your lunch food at lunch is like pretty decent, but not all the time. You got that one time you go to lunch, and it's always the bullshit lunch, and then you get it. It's like, oh
I hear
man,
that
damn,
still.
I could have cut school today, and I had something better, just and got to risk getting in trouble for that, for rather than taking and digesting this bullshit. Like, yes,
And I guess like that, I guess like that still.
yeah.
Someone said it's just munching on the chicken and that.
Or I mean, like, Papa John's got the $10 make it your way. You know,
Papa John's. Now we got Big John's, bro. Big John's.
yeah. Um,
Yeah, man, that shit right. And here it's like it's alright still, cause you can, like, when you can create your own pizza and that.
right.
And
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
yeah,
And
you
that's what
buy
I was
something
saying.
and then
Like,
you and
that's the biggest thing. That's the best thing that they came out with when they did that. I mean, like, Pizza Hut does it too, but for the most part, like, Pizza Hut is falling off on a lot of their shit.
nah, true. Nah, it's still alright though, still, I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah,
hard
they falling
still.
off with a lot of their shit, but they all right. I don't gonna get them. Don't get. I ain't gonna count them all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Nah,
something
they
about
still
them
up there
crispy
though.
edges on them damn cheese sticks that they got. I still fuck with.
Nah, that's what they're paying, making you pay like fucking $5 extra for just for that cheese inside
Yeah, the
at
stuffed
the edge of
cheese.
the bread and that.
No, no, I'm talking about the actual. They make cheese sticks and breadsticks too, right? So
Yeah.
they cheese sticks. I still fuck with they cheese sticks, every now and again. Like, I like the crust.
Nah.
Because you know how
I hate it. I hate it.
the corners of the breading like has that burnt cheesy crust on the side. Like I fucks with that.
Yeah, yeah, but nah. You know what, bro? I thought you was talking about. You know when you got the, when you got the full pizza, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got like on obviously on the side you got
In
the
the
head of the
crust.
bread in it, but they put like cheese in the
Yeah,
crust, yeah,
stuffed crust.
and they put like cheese in it. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought you was talking about. Still,
No, I don't really like the stuffed crust thing. It's too much cheese. Yeah, I think it's too much cheese.
I nah, but it makes it a little bit better in it, like
Mm-hmm.
like when
Yeah,
because you know what, like when you eat a pizza and that they throw it away, but instead of throwing it away, you man eat that thing because
you
of the
might eat
cheese in
it,
there in it.
but it does give you that option.
Eat.
But see, that's the beauty of having like the option of going to that or when you switch your brand, when you switch the type of pie you get, because they give you
Mm.
a selection of crust. So it plays into that too with your flavor. So like if you get like a garlic crust, for
Yeah.
example, you get like garlic crust pizza. You ain't gonna be more prone to throw that garlic that crust away. You know what I mean? You might even be gnawing on that garlic crust after you're done. Because that garlic crust is, you know
Mm.
what I mean? That garlic crust is kind of good to you too. You know?
Nah, true, bro, true still.
I fuck
What
with
you
the
saying though,
garlic.
man? You're having, huh?
I definitely fuck with the garlic crust
Bobby,
though.
fam, why are we talking about garlic crust when it's open mic night?
I
Like,
know, right?
what the fuck, bro?
But we've been doing this the whole hour, the whole 2 hours. So, in
So
conclusion,
you need to now you need to go in first though when it show them how it's done and that.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like the one time while I'm sitting there, I'm sitting there waiting on anybody to show up and just do their thing. Be like, yo, what's good? You got something for me? My last guest who was on earlier, in the first hour, actually, she did a little something before the live kicked us out. She had to take off. But
Mm.
it turned in. That's how it started. Cause me and my homegirl, got to talking. She was chopping it up with me. So it's like a little mini interview in the first hour. We got to reflecting on different family situations we go through or we've been through in our history. You know what I mean, and all that stuff. So yeah, you know, it was one of those scenarios today. But I mean, that was only because the low count of people that had been bouncing in and out. Nobody was saying, "Hey, let me get on, let me get on." I had the actual headline on the front I had the actual headline on the caption of the live last time. So when I went live, they knew what they was. I actually had a comment pinned and everything. So it wasn't like they didn't know, but yeah, I told them, and I said if you were paying attention in the last live to anybody that was, had viewed it, they knew before it shut off. I said I'd be back. So it took me a minute, and it
It
ain't
might
nine
it might be
thirty.
one of them bank holiday things, bro.
If it ain't 9:30, which I think that's where it's heading into right now, but um, I think I should be good
Well,
until at
what
least
time is it?
almost.
What time is it your size?
Why wait? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. It is.
Could that might make a difference in it.
It say 9:18.
What, like nighttime or like
Nine
nighttime and
sixteen p.m. Mm.
nah, you man are way too early, fam.
I know, right?
Outside's outside's late, bro.
Yeah, it's probably sometime in the morning, huh?
It's like 2:15, fam.
Mm-hmm. I
So you
figured.
man are just about to go to sleep while all my people are supposed to be sleeping and shit, fam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I figured that. So what I do, what I'm about to start doing, I'm about to do an influx in my time schedule. I'm just trying to find a spot that I can get on where a lot of my people usually come in, and it's not a lot of like traffic going on for me, because I usually have a lot of stuff going on through certain parts of the day. And depending on when I change the show's timing, I have to set it for everything now. Reset it for everything now. Everybody that knows needs to know that Instead of it being at 7, it's at this time. You know,
Yeah, I hear that, bro.
I actually was
How
thinking
comes you're
about
not
going.
dropping no?
Huh?
Why not dropping no videos, man? Because I've heard some of your tracks, bro, but we need to see some videos, like, you
I
know what I mean?
know, right? I'm
Out
working on
there in
that.
Atlanta, man.
I'm working on that. When I go, when I get to working with I get to working with my peoples. Hopefully, I'll be putting something like that together. We won't be in Atlanta, but we'll be somewhere. You know what I mean? Somewhere doing something that's in a city that's close by, if not, island like ish. You know what I mean? Because like I like to chill and get that kind of comfort zone, get in that kind of comfort zone when it comes to like making those kind of videos. And I have like visions on some of my tracks. You know what I'm saying? Almost all my tracks have some kind of like way I can manifest a music video out of it. You know what I mean? Like especially um, two of my main songs that I favor overall. I don't know how everybody else has been fanning with my album since its release. I haven't checked any stats or anything, but from what I've gotten to love throughout just listening to my own self, you know, like I think honestly I can see myself doing some pretty dope concepts on each of those videos and bringing a whole new
My,
stage appearance and vibe to the whole content of what you're hearing in the lyrics.
I hear that, bro. That's what it's about, man.
And that's kind of what I was thinking, to be honest with you, like from the jump street. Like I had that in mind, and the way I was gonna do it was like there were certain songs that I wanted to use. One song in particular I don't have to do really much or nothing to. But the other one I wanna do something, I wanna kinda flip that shit around because I want people to think, I want people to take away that impression of every rapper is a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Even though they talk about that shit in their rhyme.
Nah, but not every rapper is a gangster, though, fam.
Yeah.
Nah,
You,
bro.
you notice how every artist that come
Like
out,
every rapper, okay. There's no like saying not every, but there's levels to shit in it.
hmm
That's what I mean, anyway.
right,
I'm
and that's
talking
what I'm
from the point
saying.
of view. I feel like there's levels to, you know, there's rappers, there's gangsters, there's rappers who stab, rappers who
Right.
shoot. A stabber is not a shooter. A
Coco
shooter is
had
not a
to
stabber, and a killer is not a fucking
thanks,
stabber.
bro. I appreciate it.
But that's just my point of view, anyway, bro.
Yeah. On how I'm saying, like, I've been trying to like
I, I, I,
basically
I'm just saying it how I see it in it. So
right. That's what I'm saying. But
you know, what I mean, not everybody is bad, but everybody's bad, but there's levels to badness. You know what I mean?
right. There's levels to the
So
people who got into this shit for that reason. And the ones who just
and
got
yeah,
into
and
it
then
by mistake, you know. And you can tell which ones is which.
now, of course, you can tell which one is which because the type of person that they are, really, like
Right. Their
a guy
character
who's
speaks for itself.
yeah, exactly. So they're just not gonna run up on you for no reason. They're gonna run up on you for a reason, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And
And
there's
there ain't
some
gonna be
people
a
that
whole
will
lot
run
of
up on
damn
you just to
talking
be like,
either.
no,
Ain't gonna be a
of
whole
course.
lot of
That's
fucking
why,
talking either. That's
that's
the whole thing in a
yeah,
nutshell.
but that's exactly the point because if you're in a nutshell, then you're gonna have to know what you're doing and what you know exactly what you're doing in it.
Right.
It's not like it's a panic stage or nothing or very.
You
If
better
you know
see that.
you
You
got a
better
good
know that
foot
shit's coming when it's coming. Be ahead of the curve.
now.
Mm.
Of course, man. If like people get like, yo, it is what it is, fam. That's all I say.
Right.
Sometimes it to me, yeah, fam, it's simple. I just look at things like it is what it is.
All right. Because ain't nobody
If
doing shit to change it still. Ain't nobody doing shit to change it still. And I mean, until we can get a
but
unified front, until we can get a unified front pushing out this bitch, I don't really see a whole lot moving. And in this world, every division of brown and black and melanated men and women are so damn divided. It's unreal.
but you know what the funny thing is when you say that, yeah, no, you can't really change nothing, fam. You know, you can be a like say something, but you can't
Hmm.
change it. You know what I
Right. That's all you can do is really say something about it. Add light to it.
and all the people that have said something, like they
Now,
all end up in some funny type of situation, fam.
right,
Really and
later.
truly.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Yeah,
later on, they ended up into some
everybody that you know,
incriminating shit.
everybody that out, everybody that's from my point of view, everybody that has said something out there
Hmm.
on a level where we're listening, like I'm listening. The more I want to listen, the guy ends up dying or some shit.
Word. That's
So it's
true.
like what the fuck? So it's like to me, it's like for everybody who tries to say
Hmm.
something to like generate other generations or other races, it's like they're
Yeah.
not supposed to.
But then they do it anyway and they get caught up in it. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
one of them situations, bro.
It definitely is. It definitely is. But I don't want this to not to cut us off and I not at least say this. I appreciate you for joining the show, man. I'm always, you know, good
Of
with
course, man. Of
having
course,
you
of
come
course.
through and sit through it and listen to, logic and we pass through conversation and you know what I mean. This is something I love to do with all the people that I join and have a communion with on this live stream. So if we didn't get to know open mics, we didn't get to nothing. We at least got to have a good conversation and circulate some good knowledge, positive vibes, and real life situations going on around here. So yeah, I had to say excuse y'all. I had to say excuse me for wasting some of y'all time. You know what I mean? For the little bit of time that I did when I ran out to go get my food. But blind people problems. That's all I can say.